The Adventures of Wobbly the Jelly and His Rainbow Friends. Once upon a time in the land of Chewsberry, nestled between rolling hills of marshmallow fluff and rivers of sparkling lemonade, lived a happy, wiggly, giggly jelly named Wobbly. Wobbly was not your ordinary jelly. He had an extraordinary heart full of bravery, kindness, and a sense of adventure. He lived in a little strawberry jelly house by the Lemonade River, where he woke every morning to the sweet melodies sung by chocolate chip sparrows. One sunny morning, Wobbly woke up to a loud, rumbling noise. He hurried outside to see a giant silvery spoon descending from the sky. It scooped up a piece of the marshmallow hill, causing the chocolate chip sparrows to squawk and fly away in fear. Wobbly, worried but courageous, decided he would find out what was happening. His first stop was Sugary Plains, where his friend Crunchy the candy cane lived. Crunchy was as tall and red-striped as a barbershop pole, always leaning slightly to one side. "Wobbly!" Crunchy exclaimed. "You look like a jelly out of shape. What's the matter?" Wobbly shared the morning's strange events. Crunchy gasped, "Oh, my peppermint! We must stop this!" Together, they traveled to the Sparkleberry Forest to seek help from Bubbly, the chewing gum fairy. Her forest was an enchanting place with trees made of bubble gum and licorice vines trailing from the branches. Bubbly, a tiny fairy with a halo of sugar dust, listened to their story. "This sounds like the work of Silver Spoon," she said, her face crinkling like a wrapped sweet. "He comes from beyond the cotton candy clouds, taking our sweet resources." "But how can we stop him?" asked Crunchy, looking concerned. "We need to combine our sweetest strengths," Bubbly declared, blowing a bubblegum bubble that popped to reveal a map. "We need to reach the cotton candy clouds. There lies the solution." So the three friends set off on their sugary adventure. They journeyed past fields of candy corn, over mountains of ice cream, and through valleys of sprinkles. As they journeyed, they picked up more friends. Frosty, the ice cream polar bear, who could freeze anything with his breath, joined them. Then came Popsy, the popcorn dolphin, who could pop out of any place unseen. Lastly, Nougat the chocolate squirrel hopped along, eager to protect his chocolate acorns. Finally, they reached the cotton candy clouds. Up there, everything was fluffy and sweet. As they stepped onto the clouds, they saw a gigantic machine attached to the silver spoon. It was sucking up all the sweetness from Chewsberry. "We need to deactivate that machine," Wobbly declared. But how? Each of them thought about their unique, sweet abilities. After a moment of thinking, Wobbly announced, "I have a plan." Frosty started by blowing his coldest breath towards the machine, creating a thin layer of ice on it. Next, Crunchy climbed onto Popsy, who, using his popping skills, popped up to the icy machine. Crunchy then hit the machine with all his might. The icy layer shattered, and parts of the machine broke off. Yet the machine still worked, now with a malfunctioning compass. It turned towards them, ready to scoop them up. Just then, Nougat hopped forward, throwing his chocolate acorns into the machine's opening. The machine choked and coughed, its gears unable to handle the sticky chocolate. "Now, Bubbly!" Wobbly shouted. Bubbly flew up to the machine and stuck her bubble gum onto the main gear. As she flew away, she blew a magical bubble that exploded into a shower of glitter. The glitter seeped into the machine, gumming up the gears entirely. With a final groan, the machine stopped, and the giant silver spoon dropped down, harmless now. Our brave, sweet friends had saved the day. Cheering, they all returned home. The news of their victory spread throughout Chewsberry, and they were hailed as heroes. The land was safe again, and the chocolate chip sparrows returned, singing sweet songs of victory. From then on, every year, a grand festival was held to celebrate the sweet heroes, reminding everyone of the brave jelly, the strong candy cane, the magical gum fairy, the cold ice cream bear, the popping dolphin, and the clever chocolate squirrel who stood against the silver spoon. And if you ever find yourself biting into a jelly or a candy cane, remember our brave Wobbly and his friends, because who knows? They might just be out there in Chewsberry, keeping the land of sweets safe and secure. The end.